I tried to turn the volume up on my phone, making sure it was up so you could hear the audio, and I turned the video off. So, as I was saying, you have to take baby steps, divine masculine. It started with I'm sorry from your side of the table, and you stepping into a new earth is happening. The divine feminine's duty seems to be keep holding. She's already a visionary. She has Pleiades energy, inspired ideas. So someone may be inspiring you to do something. Go, do it. Because the next step is falling to my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes to life. 9 times out of 10, you start taking baby steps forward. I mean, Lord, ants, not, I can't even say ants. Ants move pretty fast. Slug steps, can't do that, divine masculine. You can't take slug steps and just be creeping. No. You're missing opportunity. She's willing to surrender. You have to take some steps. What do we have? What do we have? For divine masculine. And I'm sorry. Show me clearly. I would like to see what's going on in this energy field today. Sure would. I would like to know. What's up? What's up? What's up, divine masculine? Sorrow? Sorrow? It falls under I'm sorry. May hear some thunder. Some divine masculines are in sorrow. Why? Why are they sorry? And why are they defenseless in sorrow, right and past wrongs? New earth is happening. Keep holding your vision. Let's tell it. 2 of them came out. Devil's play. Someone has been in devil's play and now they're sorry. Divine masculine, these are your cards. But he came out like this. This is the emperor. The emperor is in reverse. Well, there you go. Divine masculine, I'm going to sit your little emperor card right here. Can't see it still, but I'm gonna sit you at the top of your reading. Well, I'll be. You're in devil's play. You have been in devil's play, and that has caused you to be in confusion. So that's why you're sorry. Thundering. That's why you're sorry. Keep holding your vision. We're only human. We make mistakes. And you have the devil card here. And the emperor actually came out. I see negativity. What do we have for the divine feminine with her big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, inspired ideas? Fall into my arms. Because if you're this type of energy, but I see that there's sorrow here. And there's a I'm sorry here. Okay. What's divine feminine thinking about her big picture thinking, and what's her plans, and her being a visionary and her inspired ideas? What is she? 2 of them. Have disappointment in reverse and anger in reverse. Disappointment in reverse falls out under big picture thinking. Anger in reverse falls under fall into my arms. She's not angry. And she's not disappointed. She has a big picture thinking. She's not disappointed. They're both in reverse. Anger is in reverse. There's no anger. Someone is ready to surrender, holding the opposites, extremes to life. Someone is waiting on her emperor, but can't be if certain things are going on. But she's not disappointed. She's not angry. What's going on, divine masculine? Why are you in sorrow? Why sorrow and I'm sorry here? Show me clearly. Okay, one went this way, one went this way. High priestess in reverse under sorrow and brilliance under the devil. Hmm. Mm. Someone is sad. Someone probably feels played, right? Somebody is in sorrow. Somebody is hurt. And they're upset. Somebody is very upset and hurt. They're in sorrow because of devil's play. And may be involved with someone that did something. Someone is in regret. That's the word I'm looking for. There's like deep regret here. The brilliance card is here next to the high priestess in reverse, but someone was brilliantly doing devil's play, playing in devilment. And it's caused someone sorrow. It really has. What do we have for the divine feminine? I see big picture thinking. I dropped it because it flipped on top of my phone. I see big picture thinking. I see fall into my arms. Disappointment is in reverse and anger. So big picture thinking, disappointment in reverse. Someone's about to get their big picture thinking going. And they won't be disappointed. Someone is about to be recognized for their big picture thinking, being a visionary, and their inspired ideas. What do we have for anger in the reverse? Anger in reverse and fall into my arms. Fortune. Someone's about to be fortunate. They've held this big picture thinking, broad mind, not coming off your rocker. They've held that. They've held themselves together. A partner is coming. A partner is coming. It won't be disappointment. It won't be anger. The star and fortune is here. Not only is a partner coming, someone's about to come into some money. I see the preserver at the bottom of the deck. Someone's probably about to come into some money. Divine feminine. You've kept it together. With disappointment in reverse, anger in reverse, you didn't let anything take you out of the big picture thinking, regardless of who it was. No shade, divine masculine, but if you cause some of this energy, you're in it. It doesn't seem like divine feminine is in this type of energy. She's not bothered. Her focus is elsewhere, on goals. But it looks like a partner is coming for someone because someone has been focused on their goals and big picture thinking. What do we have for the masculine? That's too many. Dang, the filler, the Hermit, and Illumination. I need one, please, Spirit. Just one. Just one. The Hermit came out. The Hermit came out under, I'm sorry, sorrow, a High Priestess in reverse, and the Hermit. Someone's in Hermit mode. What do we have here? Narrowness in reverse. Someone's gone into Hermit mode. Narrowness falls under Devil's play. So it's happening. Keep holding your vision. It's happening. This is the last card I pulled. So they've gone through these phases of devilish things, manipulation. A lot of them they're waking up. I keep saying that because it's in pieces, bits and pieces. Everybody's not going to wake up at the same time. Everybody's not going to wake up overnight. We know that. But more and more are coming into themselves, more and more understanding what they've done to others, the sorrow they've brought. That's why I'm sorry. It's the first card out of the Oracle deck. Now the Divine Masculine may want a new lead on life. They may want a new start on life. They may want to have something brought into their lives that is completely different because they've had to say these I'm sorries to people that they've done this to, that they cared about, and that they love. This devil energy. They were the one that was in this energy of the High Priestess in reverse. You have some masculines, they understand how to do certain things as well. A lot of them do. So they could have been in this devilment energy with the High Priestess in reverse, and they were brilliant at doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. They were brilliant at doing it. Now someone is in Hermit mode. They're not narrow-minded right now. They're not. No, they're trying to think outside the box. I see the player. Maybe they didn't understand it. What do we have for the Divine Feminine? What do we have? What do we have for sheep? What do we got for sheep? That's too many. I got 3 cards again. Equanimity, the Moon, and the Censor. I just need one, please, Spirit. Please, please. The Moon was in reverse. What we have? What we have? What we have? Big picture thinking, disappointment in reverse, and the Star. What do we have? Me and these cards. Oh, pretty. Pretty lovers. No. Show me. Show me what we have for the Star. And Fortune. One card, please. Work my little hands, please, Spirit. One card. One card, please. Divine Feminine, you don't feel like being bothered? What you got? You look at us to start here. And Fortune is coming. What do we have? Oh. Okay. We got the Hangman. You're Hangman mode, Divine Feminine? What you waiting on? What you thinking about? Well, it does fall on the big picture thinking, disappointment in reverse, and the Star. You're thinking about something. Fortune cards here. So maybe you're thinking about work. earning extra money. Star is here. Somebody's about to be recognized for something. What do we have? It comes into fortune. Someone's about to be recognized for something. Illumination. Someone is about to be recognized for their illumination. It comes with fortune and the star. Hangman's here. Hangman hit the floor. I just picked it up and I just set it right side up. Whether it came upside down, right side up, it's here. I don't know. I really don't. But the hangman is here. So regardless of, you've thought about this. You understand. You've got fortune. You're illuminated. You're definitely illuminated to what's about to come. You're illuminated to what's coming. You know, the divine feminine, what is coming. Some of you definitely know what is next. You've seen it. You've had those run-throughs, those epiphanies, those thoughts about it. You definitely know what's next. You may feel like it's taken a long time to get there, but you know what's next. These are two totally separate energies, and that's why I said I wanted to do a masculine, the his and hers, so the energy would come out different, and I knew it would. I knew it would come out different. I knew it. This is what the divine masculine is going through, and it makes so much sense. This is what the divine feminine is going through. She's open. She's open. The divine masculine has said the sorry, if not, there needs to be an apology for something. Someone is in sorrow about things that they have done. And they're probably thinking the divine feminine that they have done these things to, not necessarily a lover or anything, but there's a male and a female here. They probably think they may be upset. It could be a friend, anything. They're not upset. Anger is in reverse. Disappointment is in reverse. But somebody is focused on their money. And someone's about to be recognized for their gifts. And there's illumination here. And it falls under fortune. The star is here. The Empress just popped up and popped over. So, you have the Emperor here. And I'm going to put the Empress right there. And it's at the top, just like here. There she goes. Divine masculine and feminine, as I said. This is definitely the energy. Well, this is the energy that I pick up on. This is it. The feminine is focused on her fortune, her money. She's illuminated to what that is. Divine masculine, what are you focused on? I see double play. What do we have for the masculine? Synergy. They want synergy. It falls under the I'm sorry. Someone seems like they're stuck because the Hermit is here. Someone is stuck. The Hermit is concrete. So if you're under the I'm sorry with the Hermit and then you want synergy, someone is not making moves. Someone is not moving. They're not doing it. They're not taking any steps to get anything done. The narrowness is in reverse. Why do we have synergy here? The Fool. I just said someone is not taking steps. They're not moving. They're not doing anything. They're stuck in Hermit energy. But narrowness is in reverse because they want synergy. Someone wants synergy, but someone has to be the Fool. Someone has to take the leap. Someone has to take the jump. Someone has to make the start. You have to do it. Is that maybe that's why the I'm sorry card is here. Because they've been through their devilment. They've been through their play period. Now someone's probably ready to settle down. It's a good way to put it. And probably afraid. Last night I was out eating with my daughter at this little trending restaurant, and they kept playing that song. I never know who sung it. It's called Mutt. Baby, take your time, don't you rush. Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. That's this. That's it. That's this right here. Somebody that been a mutt, they've been a dog. And they're sorry, and they're in sorrow. They've done some brilliant little devilish things. And now someone wants synergy. Someone wants a union now. They've been bad. Yeah. Yeah, that little song just been playing in my head all day. My daughter said, I hate that song, I can't stand it. I said, it's pretty catchy. It's pretty catchy, I like it. It's pretty cool, it's cute. I like the beat behind it. It's very retro. I like it. Sounds like an older song. The beat reminds me of something like from the 70s. I like it. I don't know, I'm a music kid. I love music. Okay. What do we have for the divine feminine? What you doing, girl? What are you doing? Lady. I put a boulder. There's a boulder between y'all. They between them. And it looks funny on this table with them two over here. They're between worlds, literally. Because you live in your life a totally different way, divine masculine. So feminine is in this energy. You live in your life a totally different way as the divine feminine. But this is a masculine and feminine reading. So here we go. What we have for Hangman, illumination. Someone is illuminated. She's the knower. She's illuminated. Illumination comes with the knower. Yeah. And the star comes over that. She held that vision. She knows. And she ain't gonna let nobody tell her she don't know. She knows. She knows. She knows her purpose. A divine feminine would. She knows her purpose. After that, it's up to you to play catch up to her. If you haven't matched that energy. Okay, the knower is here. What do we have for the Ace of Wands? Illumination. And the knower for the Empress. What does the Empress want to say? She's standing up there. She looks so cute on that card. She looks so cute. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Do your thing, Lord. Do your thing. Okay. Knower, Ace of Wands. What do we have? Show on top. 2 cards came out. You have Harmony and Towers. See, that's, and I'm not afraid to see it because they fell together. When I asked what do we have for the knower and the illumination, Harmony and the Tower came out. So there has to be these towers in order to have harmony. There has to be these towers in order for these 2 worlds to come as one. There has to be a tower. And she's going to be the one to bring the tower 9 times out of 10. She's bringing the tower with illumination of why she brought these towers. There's illumination there of why they're coming from her and why anger is in reverse. There's no anger, but there must be an ending to a lot of things. A divine feminine is not going to deal with devilment. She's not going to be intertwined with that. She don't want her name ringing in those bells of anything that's not right. Harmony is here. That's the energy she carries. So if you're manipulative energy and lying and having, it makes so much sense where they fail. This was the last card I pulled for Divine Masculine, and this is the last one for Divine Feminine, which is the Fool and the Tower. The Divine Masculine has to be the Fool. She's brought these towers. She's not angry, but you have to be the Fool to jump. You gotta jump out this building. You have to. You have to take that leap. She's illuminated. She's the knower as well. She knows what it's going to take for you to make this start. She knows that. And at the end of it, she'll be waiting over here at the top and say, fall into my arms. And there's your reward. You will have harmony and you will have a reward. She wants you to fall into her arms, Divine Masculine, but she wants you to make these changes. She wants you to put your best foot forward and bring that balance. I saw the Hierophant flipped over. The Hierophant flipped over. She wants you to bring that best foot forward. She only wants the best for you, Divine Masculine. Regardless of what kind of energy you are in, have been in, have subsided in, she would want the best for you. She's your match. The Emperor is here and the Empress is here. Wow. But you're in two totally different energies. She's illuminated. But the illumination card is you have the Hermit. She's no longer in hermit mode. You want synergy and she's the knower. She knows what you want. She knows. What do we have for the Divine Masculine? I'm going to pull 2 more from this one. What do we have for the Divine Masculine? Oh, I got 2. Reflection and negativity. They've been in negative energy. They're reflecting. They are now reflecting. That's why the Hermit is here. They're now reflecting on what they want, which is synergy. But they need to understand that being the Fool is not an easy task. It's not easy. The reflection isn't easy either. Because you got to look back on everything. Negativity. There's a lot of negative energy. A lot. Around the Divine Masculine. Okay. What do we have, fam? What do we have, Divine Feminine? You're bringing these towers, knowing it too, knowing it. But you're illuminated with your knowings. Bringing towers, Divine Feminine. You've gone through so many. What do we have? What do we have? That's why you was able to go through those towers. You've gone through so many, but you're gonna bring them too. You're strong. You have strength. You look so poised. Yeah, you have strength. You understand your light and your dark. You understand everything about you. Your artistic side, your beret is tilted. Mm-hmm. It's like a little boat on top of the head. Like, fill my cup. Mm-hmm. A little intimidating. You can be a little intimidating. You people think you can be intimidating. You have the strength card under the Nor and the star. Disappointment is in reverse because you're the Empress. Sometimes you probably can be a little intimidating, but you mean no harm. No, as long as there's no harm being brought, you mean no harm. What do we have for the strength card? Commencement and surfer. It's two came out. Someone wants a commencement with you, divine feminine. Someone wants to be your man. Your man of cups wants the commencement. These are the two that came out together. Strength. Someone sees your strength. Someone recognizes your strength, divine feminine. Someone wants a full world with you. It's a ram on this card. Could be an Aries. It's an Aries. There's a ram on that card. It could be a water sign. We have all the energies here. Everybody's here. What do we have for the masculine? A false commencement here. So I'm going to put that under harmony and reward. Harmony, reward, commencement. That's the outcome. That's the end line. That's the end goal. One more for divine masculine from this one. Or do I need any for them in divine feminine? Is there anything you want me to see from this deck? Divine masculine needs to be the magician. Okay. You got the fool child and the magician. You got to make some things happen. You got to put in some work. You have to make some leaps and fates and jumps and bounds and all that good stuff that they talk about when it comes to redirecting negativity. Yeah. Everything that used to be will be no more. Those type things. People, places, and things. One for the divine feminine. There she is. There's my one for the divine feminine. We have the guardian here. Yeah, she's protected. She's definitely under protection and being protected. Yeah. She is definitely being protected. So the divine masculine needs to make some changes. He has the magician here. Some things he needs to do to be the fool. He's reflecting. The divine masculine whole life about to be uprooted, or has been. It's uprooted. Everything is It's a lot of stuff gotta change. Let's just say that. A lot. The divine feminine is focused on what she's doing and what needs to be done. She's just in her. I had a card that came out earlier. She's really just in solitude. This one don't even belong in the deck. I don't even have this deck. She's really in solitude. That's why I was just going to sit this card. She's in solitude because she's gone through disappointment and anger. There's no disappointment. There's no anger. She's just in a peaceful, serene type state. Neither here nor there. There's an understanding of who she is and what she is and what she has gone through. Someone is about to be blessed. Someone's about to be seen, noticed. They're fortunate. They've gone through this hangman phase and came out in illumination. There's a knower here. There were some towers here. But she's definitely protected and she has a guardian. And that's why all I'm going to pull. So for the Emperor, the head of the deck is the Emperor. And at the finishing tale of everything, he needs to get some things done. He's got to make some things happen. Make some things disappear. There's negativity here, and they are definitely in reflection. For the Empress, you have a totally different energy. You have the Guardian up under her that's protecting her. Because of her energy. There's no anger. There's no disappointment. The Star is here with fortune. Someone's about to be recognized for their gifts. They've gone into hangman mode. They've been illuminated as the knower. The knower is here. They have had some towers or has brought some towers to some people. They're a person of strength. She could have water in her chart, or this could be a water sign that is definitely coming for an Empress that wants commencement and harmony and knows that they're the reward. Someone knows that she is the reward. That's a definite. Someone knows what they're doing when it comes to her. They know exactly what they're doing when it comes to her. And that is their end game. There's their end goal. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. The Queen of Wands are reversed. Hangman again. Six of Pentacles. Someone's carrying 10 wands. I see. Someone is not so happy. Is there anything I need to see from this deck? Is there anything you want to show me pertaining to why this Emperor is not on track? In devilish energy? Okay. That's what you want me to see. Judgment fell out. They're under judgment. It fell on reflection. They're under judgment. Sun at the bottom. Someone is under judgment for choices. They're in sorrow. That's why they're in sorrow. Now it all says why. Now it all starts from the start to the end. Now they're trying to see how they can be the magician and be the fool to take this leap, to remove this negativity. They've gone through reflection, or they are now in reflection because they understand what they've caused. They understand they're under judgment. Okay, Emperor. One card. What is the Empress needing to know on her side? What is she undergoing? Well, this card just flipped out. Six of Swords. She's moving away. The Empress is moving away because she's protected. The Guardian is, she's protected by this Guardian. She's moving away in the Six of Swords energy because someone is under judgment. And her being under this veil with this guardian protecting her, it's like when it comes down to certain things, to not block her illumination, her gifts, her fortune, she has to bring these towers that's here and move away. There's like no choice. She has to bring these towers. The towers here. The Emperor's under judgment. What else do I need to see? Why's the Emperor under judgment? Anything else I need to see? Judgment card. Six of Cups. That's the will you be my girlfriend card. Somebody is being judged. Like behind an offer. Or what they did with to a person behind an offer. What do we have for the Empress? They're under judgment for this. You have a chance to get it right. You do have a chance to redo some things. You do. What do we have for the Empress? She's leaving. She's protected. She has to. She's leaving for her Three of Cups. She's going to get a Three of Cups. She's being offered a Three of Cups. That's why the Guardian is here. She's going into a Three of Cups energy. She's about to be offered something. I said that earlier in the reading. Somebody's about to be offered something. And sometimes I see this card, depending on what else falls around the card, I'll say it's not a good thing, but no. She's leaving and going to her Three of Cups. She has strength. There's a surfer here. There's a Man of Cups here. What do we have for the Emperor? Ace of Cups in reverse. But when I send it this way, it's the Ace of Cups upright. What do we have for Three of Cups and Empress? Okay. We got a King of Pentacles for the Empress. Okay. Is that who she going to meet? That's who coming for her with her Three of Cups? That's she leaving. She's leaving. But before she left, the Guardian was at the bottom of her feet. There's the Empress. She went through her things. She's gone through her things. The Guardian has been here the whole time. Like, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on you to come through your levels. I'm waiting. It's time to go. It's time to go. You have a Three of Cups. You're about to have a Three of Cups. There's a King of Pentacles. So someone is waiting on her. This came out in reverse. Ace of Cups. Why's the Ace of Cups here? Someone's cup is spilled over. What happened? The Emperor. It's on the side of the Emperor. You done brought somebody heartache. You're under judgment for that. You're in the Judgment with the Six of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Swords. There's your 4. That's why the Empress walked. She's about to meet someone, or has met someone. It looks like he's water, earth, King of Pentacles. What do we have for the Empress? Seems like she's leaving, going to celebrate and meet her match. Queen of Swords is here. She's meeting maybe her match. What do we have? What's the 3? I think. There's the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles fell out. And beside the Emperor. What do we have for the Empress? The Empress is this Queen of Swords, look like. The Empress is this Queen of Swords. She's not trying, no, she'll cut your heads off. And she's going to be the Fool. And there the Empress go again. There she go again. She's about to be the Fool. Take her leap of faith. And she's going to get her 3 of Cups. Or they're coming for her. Her king is coming for her. Yep. And she has the Fool card as well as the Emperor having the Fool card. So her Fool came out with the Empress. She Empress here twice, beginning and the end. She's illuminated. She's going to get her 3 of Cups with her man. And if she has to be this, that's who she'll be, because she's out. Now the Empress knows. She knows. The 9 of Pentacles is here too. She knows. Yep. Now someone is bound. Yeah. They're tied and bound. Strength in reverse. They're thinking too. They're a reflection. See the 3 of Swords. Somebody's really thinking. What flipped over the deck? Yeah, they're thinking. They're thinking about it. They are thinking. But they're not strong enough. They're not strong enough to take the action to be the Fool. What do we have for the Empress? What do I need to see for her? She's been the Fool. She's going to take a leap. Somebody's starting over. What do we have for the Empress? Lord, look. The Devil. Why is the Devil here? Why did the Devil fall with the Fool and the Empress? Why is the Devil here? Mm-hmm. Ten of Cups in reverse. So when I see these, when I ask why, it's the devil here, and I see these, the Ten of Cups is in reverse, and someone wants to take this leap and take this jump, like be the best you can be, and I see them here. There's some energy at play. It doesn't want you to be the best you can be, because on the masculine side, it's the Three of Swords. Their strength in reverse, and they feel tied and bound. So it's like this devil energy is trying to keep the two out of sync. Both have been the fool. Both have been the fool. Both have did the jump. The fool cards are facing each other. They've both done this. They've done it. But it's something coming in between the two energies to keep this in reverse. They don't want you. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. Look what card is flipped over in the deck. Somebody don't want it. The Wheel of Fortune is. Somebody does. That's exactly what this energy is. Somebody doesn't want the two energies together. And that's the truth. Somebody don't want these two energies together. They don't. They don't want them together. Together they are powerful. Together they can make money. The Fortune card is out here earlier with the Empress. But it's the truth. This devil energy is trying to keep the divine masculine and the divine feminine apart. There's energies at play. They want the divine masculine to keep the divine feminine in a Three of Swords, in a broken heart. They want the divine masculine to stay this way as well. No strength. The devil is here. No family. No family. No bonding. That's the truth, though. The Ace of Swords is here and the Ace of Pentacles. That is definitely the truth. The two energies together, powerful, masterful. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands? No, they I guess that's why you wouldn't want them together. That's how people think. But to me, it's total opposite. That's why you would want to bring the energies together so that they can be powerful. What do we have? A Page of Pentacles. Maybe it's a childish person. Someone in kid-like energy. Show me clearly. Hangman. Hangman in reverse. It's a kid-like energy. Somebody's been real kitty. Somebody's being real kitty. Seven of Cups. And the Hermit in reverse. They're still playing with options. They're not thinking. The Hermit is in reverse. They're not thinking. They're not reflecting. They're making offers and still playing with options. Someone's making offers and still playing with options. Anything else I need to see? Page of Wands. someone's reflecting. Yep. 9 of Wands. Someone, I was just about to say, someone is beat and bruised and battered. Someone is beat down. Someone is messed up. Someone is mentally messed up. They really are. Someone is mentally messed up right now. They had these options. Mm-hmm. 7 of Cups. They weren't thinking about it. They didn't think about what the choices. They didn't think about what they did. They didn't think. The Hermit is in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. They didn't think. They didn't. But now they're thinking. They're thinking. They're battered and bruised. They can't sleep either. They can't sleep. They can't rest. It won't let them, whatever they've done won't let them sleep. It won't let them rest. Yeah, whatever they've done won't let them sleep. Page of Swords. It seems to be somebody young. It seems to be somebody young, or it could be somebody bringing you some information about this. Somebody could be telling you something. Seven of Wands. They're standing on their beliefs, though. Somebody's feeling 5 of Swords. Somebody's going through. Somebody in a whole bunch. This is drama. This is. Why is always drama? People in their options and drama. Somebody carrying 10 wands. Somebody at it again with the stealing. Leaving people hurt and sad. That little man in the background look like he just crying and sad. But somebody is carrying the ones that, but they seem like they standing their ground, like defending their belief. It's like somebody's defending a belief. Somebody can't rest. Somebody can't rest because what they've done to somebody. I'm sorry, in sorrow is here. That's, you don't have to, somebody needs to, if you don't apologize, that's fine. As apologies aren't always accepted or needed or however you want to look at it. But at the end of the day, you got to get it right with yourself. Because this energy that I'm looking at, somebody didn't think about their choices and what they were doing. They just did. They just did it. Mm-hmm. But now they regret because they're reflecting upon the choices that they have made, and they end up hurting really probably nobody but them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they're the ones bothered with it. They're the ones in the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and can't sleep. It didn't affect who they maybe thought it would affect. It didn't. It affected them. And the Empress is over here, and that's for any divine femme that claims this reading, because the Empress is really over here doing her own thing. Literally. Knowing what she knows, in illumination, have gone through some towers and have brought some towers. But she's the Empress twice. Empress is here twice. She's also protected. In the Six of Swords energy, moving on to go to her Three of Cups and her King of Pentacles, or a Surfer, manifest. That's the energy. That is definitely the energy. Somebody messed that up. Somebody messed up. Divine Masculine, you gotta get it right. You wanna go get your girl, you better get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Oh, yeah, get it right. There's your soulmate. The Empress and the Emperor up here. They are soulmates. It's time to explore, but you gotta do some shadow work. I just saw shadow work. Shadow work is here. What do they need to see? What do they need to see? What do they need to see as one? What do I need to see? These little cards are weird. The way they made are weird. Look what fell on Divine Feminine. The grind. She's trying to make that money. The Divine Feminine is working. And tidy up. These are the two cards came out. Divine Feminine is getting ready to make some moves. She needs to tidy up. Because she's on her way to her Three of Cups to go meet her man. Divine Feminine is going to meet someone. Tidy up, Divine Feminine. You know, it's a deep knowing. You know, it's a knowing you have. You just cannot understand or explain, but it's here. It's in the cards. And that was one of the reasons I came to do this reading. You have a knowing. You're going to meet your soulmate. You're about to meet a soulmate or have already met a soulmate and don't even realize you've met them. But your soulmate is here. And there's a deep knowing about it. That's why you're on this grind. And the tidy up part, you're preparing. It's like I call it, when you're ready to give birth, nesting. It's kind of like that. You're tidying up, you're grinding, you're making your money, you're getting ready for what's to come. You're manifesting it. You're getting ready for what's to come. There's a deep knowing with that. That's why tidy up is here. You're preparing. You're getting it ready. But you're working. And that's why I said she's over here. There's no drama with her. There's no drama. Everything is fortunate. She's illuminated. She knows. She has illumination, manifest, and deep knowing. Yeah. She understands the challenges in life. She understands what life has to bring. Even when she don't understand it, she just go with the flow. She's going to go with the flow. But now it's time for you to tidy up, Mama. It's time. Your mate is coming. You got somebody coming to you. And that's why you have someone coming for you. All is fair. All is fair. You didn't make it here for nothing. The other one I put back in the dig. All is fair. Fall into my arms. All is fair. It's your time to step into a relationship. That's where you're going into the Six of Swords energy. All is fair. It's your time. It's your time. What do we have for the masculine? I said together, but there's a deep knowing. Maybe it's something both of them know and understand. Blissed out. And undressed on divine masculine side. And blissed out. Undressed, blissed out. That's a heart. Why is undressed here? Why is undressed here? Indulge. Let's stop and indulge. Maybe divine masculine may be getting himself together. Maybe getting his health right too. Big picture. I see blissed out and indulge. And that's what I pulled for them. Undressed card. Maybe he's trying to get himself together. His health. He tidying up maybe. Yeah. Divine timing. He's tidying up maybe for divine timing. It's coming. Undress. Someone's going to indulge. Divine timing is at play. Inner strength. Divine timing is at play on this one, for sure. This is like a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Divine Femme is about to meet someone. She's definitely about to meet someone. I can't say if it's air, fire, water, earth. They are all here. Literally. You have fire, you have water, you have air here, and you have earth here. But Divine Femme is definitely about to meet someone. She's waited. She's waited. And Manifest is here. What? Somebody's soulmate is coming. All right, you guys. I'm done with that one. I am so done with that one. So I wish everyone the best. Have a good night. I have to prepare for work tomorrow. I'm going to upload this video. It's long. It's 2 because the video cut off on me. I hit the phone to turn the volume up and turn the video off. So at the end of the day, you guys have a blessed day, and I thank you so much. Good night.